Shelter is a decision, not a place. Focus defines the path. Patience shapes outcome. Precision replaces speed. Distance creates harmony. Calm finds alignment. Sound chooses its moment. Learning follows reassurance.
Awareness shapes space.
Above, focus widens. Here, life continues, unbroken and aware. Balance grows through coexistence.
Every path leaves a trace.
Trust becomes movement. Presence arrives complete. Gentleness survives through awareness. The wild endures because it listens. Shared awareness eases fear.
Time bends to patience.
Balance is shared attention. Expression does not always need movement. Strength rests where there is no rush. Above, effort disappears. Calm organizes distance. The Savanna moves forward, quietly aware.
Lightness leaves gentle marks.
Adaptation is a quiet art. Sound honors restraint. The sky remembers motion. Stillness gathers information.
Cover becomes comfort when trust grows. Stillness carries intention.
Balance thrives in coexistence. Presence is momentary. Growth begins in trust. Progress pauses to observe. Life often moves between pauses.
The land moves forward by remaining balanced.
Balance lives in awareness.
Rest holds its own purpose.
Confidence grows through familiarity. Even the smallest paths matter.
Stillness is the language of power.
The Savanna moves forward, quietly balanced. Confidence forms through closeness. Familiar ground calms the body. Focus holds the air still.
Patience shapes survival. Stability shapes endurance. Movement respects timing.
Stillness is a choice.
Air remembers every movement.
Calm leaves gentle traces.
Adaptation. Adaptation is intelligence. Patterns protect through unity.
Lightness reduces fear.
Presence does not need duration. Security teaches confidence. And rhythm reveals abundance. Above, effort fades.
Here, life continues, measured, aware, complete.
Coexistence is silent agreement.
Progress follows rhythm, not speed. Growth follows patience.
Presence is momentary, yet complete.
Observation turns height into safety.
The Savanna continues because it stays in balance.
Order needs no command. Progress adapts quietly.
Balance lives in spacing.
This land does not perform. It lives.
Stillness is the first response.
Authority does not need motion.
Time moves differently above.
Calm becomes direction. Peace is never empty. It is attentive.
Balance is learned through contact.
Disappearance can be a skill.
Presence does not require permanence. Above, effort fades. Awareness keeps life light. Caution shapes every calm decision. Protection is presence.
Elegance grows from balance.
Balance grows in shared space. Presence arrives, then leaves.
Effort measures purpose.
Reflection belongs to those who slow down.
Survival thrives in moments.
Growth accepts imbalance. The savanna endures by staying calm.
Balance forms naturally.
Balance is learned gently.
Speed ends where awareness begins.
Movement becomes harmony. Time belongs to no one.
Strength often lives inside routine.
The savanna continues, quietly alive.
Guidance shapes courage. Above the ground, patience learns to wait.
Above, focus sharpen. Protection is shared weight.
Distance. Purpose multiplies effort.
Confidence does not announce itself.
Awareness lives at the boundary.
Progress respects rhythm.
Shelter is chosen quietly. Patience sharpens sight.
Patience shapes reward. Speed is chosen, not constant.
Calm moves collectively.
Curiosity keeps the land awake.
Distance preserves peace.
Sound knows when to stop. Confidence grows beside protection. Rest prepares motion. Patience sharpens sight. Safety is a feeling earned over time. Here, life continues, steady, aware, enduring.
Peace lives in spacing.
Progress respects rhythm.
Balance is learned through motion.
Presence needs no length.
Calm strength does not seek attention.
This land continues because it remains balanced.
Progress follows patience.
Calm travels together.
Balance holds the land together. Here, life continues, quietly, completely.
Information moves before action.
Safety begins with awareness. Above, time stretches.
Calm organizes distance.
The Savanna flows onward, quietly alive.
Strength often arrives quietly.
Still water remembers movement.
Purpose gives scale to effort.
Presence does not need length.
Awareness often arrives before movement.
Patience widens vision.
Every journey pauses for renewal.
Learning happens one step at a time.
Rhythm creates harmony.
Balance grows through coexistence.
Sound knows when to end. Direction matters more than speed. Purpose shapes direction.
Confidence is learned through repetition.
The Savanna continues because balance holds. Balance survives through awareness.
Stillness restores balance.
Watchfulness is a form of patience.
Unity reduces uncertainty.
Progress follows rhythm, not speed.
Height brings clarity, not urgency.
The Savanna moves forward, steady and alive. Confidence forms through closeness. Comfort never abandons awareness. Above, patience sharpens sight. Movement becomes calm when fear fades.
Stillness can be disguise.
Awareness is strength before action.
Time moves without pressure.
Partnership lightens the path.
Sound belongs to restraint.
Above, time loosens.
Patience leaves ripples.
Stillness can be protection.
Calm spreads quietly.
Blending in is its own strength.
Peace is shared distance.
Sound knows when to pause.
Security teaches courage.
Grace grows from balance.
Above, patience widens sight. Together, patterns become protection. This land endures through quiet balance.
Peace survives through distance.
Every path is learned. Confidence grows through closeness.
Presence completes itself. Even speed knows when to pause. Caution is not fear, it is understanding.
The Savanna endures by staying in balance.
Unity quiets fear.
Time follows its own path.
Balanced lives in shared awareness.
This land continues, steady, watchful, alive.
Confidence often walks quietly. Presence alone can shape the land.
Above, patience sharpens sight.
Calm moves together.
The Savanna continues, steady, aware, and alive.
Vigilance keeps the heart of the wild beating.
Balance is learned through patience.
Timing decides survival. Presence does not linger. Above, patience expands.
Caution is a form of wisdom.
Protection is wisdom shaped by time.
Joy appears where safety is felt.
Rest is also part of motion.
Balance lives in distance. Presence is enough. Purpose shapes even the smallest journey.
Grace is coordination without command.
Progress has no need for speed.
Strength is borrowed before it is earned. The Savanna endures by remaining calm. Balance lives in shared space.
Still water remembers movement.
Full brooks. Observation guides every safe step. Familiar ground builds calm. Protection sometimes means retreat.
Stillness is preparation.
The Savanna continues, steady and aware. Learning follows example. Silence sharpens the hunt.
From stillness comes clarity.
Order forms without instruction.
Timing shapes survival.
The land speaks before it moves.
Life adapts quietly. Time bends to patience.
Even sound respects silence. Patience travels far.
Balance creates grace.
Timing decides survival.
Order emerges without command.
Strength rests when threat fades.
Peace is learned through distance.
Life does not rush. Courage grows through guidance.
Grace begins with balance.
Patience widens perspective. Quickness belongs to moments.
Here, life continues, steady, aware, and complete.
Balance lives in coexistence.
Progress does not rush.
Learning happens quietly.
Beginnings are often unseen.
Stillness reveals strength that does not need proof. Every role has its place.
The Savanna remains because it listens.
Calm is shared. Every step leaves a mark.
Balance lives in coexistence.
Survival often lives between moments. The Savanna does not rush, it endures.
Elegance grows from patience.
The sky carries memory.
Calm becomes direction.
The Savanna endures, quietly, completely alive.
Balance shows itself in quiet confidence.
Clarity follows gentle movement.
Small voices hold the land together.
Silence completes the moment.
Above, patience sharpens sight. Information travels first through silence.
Balance begins with awareness.
Every journey begins with learning the pace.
Learning follows stillness.
Presence is brief, but complete.
Stillness sharpens survival.
Sustenance follows patience.
Speed ends where awareness begins.
Confidence grows beside guidance.
The land continues steady and aware.
Balance lives in awareness.
Calm carries direction.
Learning begins in proximity.
Together, movement becomes protection.
Every step reshapes the ground.
The savanna moves forward, quietly balanced. Peace begins when alertness softens.
Strength is learned slowly.
Focus holds the air still.
Familiar paths calm the mind.
Movement chooses its moment.
Elevation brings awareness. Progress respects rhythm.
Stillness hides precision. Sound, too, knows when to rest. Above, effort disappears.
Patience uncovers abundance.
Direction does not require speed. Familiar paths bring ease.
Distance is a form of safety. Peace survives through distance.
Silence completes sound.
Confidence grows where safety remains.
Rest is part of movement.
The sky remembers movement.
Above, time moves differently.
This is how the savanna breathes, quietly, endlessly.
Balance survives through distance. Progress listens to rhythm.
Confidence grows through proximity. Presence completes the moment. Growth begins long before power.
Together, calm becomes direction.
Awareness allows calm to exist.
The land remains alive because it stays balanced.
Time accepts its own pace.
Balance lives in spacing.
This is how the savanna endures, moment by moment.
Safety multiplies when awareness is shared.
Awareness is the first form of protection.
Above, effort dissolves.
The savanna continues, quietly alive.
Presence alone can define a moment.
Balance is learned through patience.
Survival lives between seconds.
Presence does not insist.
The sky holds distance.
Information travels on the quietest routes.
Learning begins inside protection.
Balance is learned early.
Balance is shared awareness.
Presence completes the moment.
Alertness keeps stillness intact.
Even the smallest journeys matter.
The savanna moves forward, quietly aware.
Confidence grows through closeness.
Balance lives in spacing.
Growth reaches upward, one moment at a time.
Together, movement becomes calm.
Stillness can be strategy. Calm strength does not need display. The savanna continues, quietly aware.
Above, time stretches.
Safety is a practiced instinct. Unity replaces fear.
Survival lives in seconds. Stillness listens before it acts.
Even the smallest lives shift the scene.
Sound belongs to restraint.
From above, patience sharpens vision. Patience shapes every outcome.
Elegance lives in restraint.
Even the smallest life carries presence.
Peace grows through shared space.
Presence does not need time.
Confidence grows beside guidance.
Rhythm steadies the land. Departure reshapes the air.
This land continues, quietly alive. Peace survives through distance.
Progress does not rush.
Confidence forms beside guidance.
Sound, too, belongs to balance.
Stillness is an active choice.
This land endures because it stays in balance.
Calm is shared.
Time never hurries.
Here, life continues, steady, aware, and whole. Awareness often lasts only a second.
Awareness is the language of survival.
The sky carries memory.
Calm travels together.
True strength moves without urgency.
Movement leaves memory behind. Warmth shapes movement.
Awareness lives in brief moments. Presence does not need duration. Above, effort dissolves. Confidence is learned beside safety.
Stillness holds intention.
Harmony needs no signal.
Presence completes itself. Unity turns caution into confidence.
Danger often chooses silence.
Learning is built through small risks.
The land continues steady and aware.
Balance lives in spacing.
Waiting is an active choice.
Shared awareness reduces fear.
Progress follows rhythm.
Listening is a form of strength.
The savanna continues, quietly balanced. Safety grows from attention.
Above, patience sharpens vision. Familiar ground brings ease.
Warmth guides life. Strength settles into quiet.
Signals need only a moment.
Stillness is sometimes the loudest signal.
Above, effort fades.
Rhythm creates harmony.
Lightness leaves softly.
Coordination replaces fear.
Sound knows restraint.
Peace survives through distance.
Confidence grows beside safety.
Grace rests in balance. Movement leaves echoes.
This is how the savanna endures, quietly alive.
Peace lives in spacing.
Progress adapts. Confidence grows beside protection.
Life adapts quietly.
Stability begins with awareness. The land continues because balance remains.
Calm is contagious.
Progress follows patience. This land lives by rhythm, not rush.
The smallest lives listen hardest.
Time moves softly above.
Stillness is confidence that needs no display.
Grace needs no witness.
True strength does not announce itself.
Small rhythms sustain the larger world. Presence is enough.
Confidence grows through repetition.
Every journey matters, no matter the scale.
Balance lives in shared space. Not all movement seeks attention. Purpose multiplies effort. Patience brings reward.
The savanna moves forward, quietly alive.
Color belongs even to quiet places.
Unity sharpens instinct.
Learning happens through closeness.
Stillness gathers information. Togetherness multiplies awareness. Patience travels far. Progress is built on rhythm.
Small movements matter.
Patience learns to disappear.
Safety is sometimes unseen. Calm travels together.
Calm leaves patterns behind.
Comfort grows when vigilance softens. Balance lives in coexistence.
The sky remembers every movement.
Courage grows near trust. Freedom leaves no trace. This land does not hurry, it remembers.
Presence does not need permanence.
Time has its own pace.
Even sound knows when to rest.
Comfort grows where familiarity lives.
Balance is shared understanding.
Lightness reduces fear. Here, life flows without force, steady and whole.
Energy is borrowed from light. The savanna continues because balance endures. Above, effort disappears. Awareness is calm, not fear.
Protection teaches confidence.
Perspective brings calm. Sound knows restraint.
Grace often moves unseen.
Stillness decides the moment.
Togetherness softens uncertainty.
Balance grows through spacing.
Sound marks presence, not dominance.
Progress follows rhythm.
The Savanna continues, aware and unhurried.
Energy learns control through repetition. Ease is a sign of safety.
Stillness defines authority. Stillness can be perfect camouflage.
Air remembers every passage.
Disappearance can be deliberate. Progress does not measure speed. Presence does not need duration. Balance is learned through trust. Safety grows in shared presence.
Harmony lives in distance.
Security teaches movement. From above, patterns emerge.
The Savanna moves forward, without noise, without force.
Progress follows rhythm. Balance is learned through trust. Perspective changes everything.
Calm travels together. Here, life moves forward, without noise, without force.
Warmth guides movement. Above, effort dissolves. Calm is built from listening first.
Still water carries memory.
Presence does not linger.
Patience feeds the present moment.
Learning is the quiet courage to continue.
Strength is learned through play.
Time bends for no one.
Purpose gives direction to effort. Safety grows in shared awareness. Balance survives through distance. The Savanna moves forward, quietly balanced.
Order emerges without command. Awareness arrives before action.